This is a LG 55LN5400. So it's our older model. Try to figure out what is the problem, how we can fix it. And the same thing you can do to any other TVs. So plug the TV to the power. There is no standby light right here. Pressing the power button, the TV is not responding to the power. Because there is no standby light, we are going to take the TV apart and look at the power board first. So this is the power board, and we have this connector that's going to the main board. We have the voltage right there. So this is the power on. This is from the main board. For the power supply to switch on the other voltages, we need to have some voltage here in the power on. The drive on, this is for the backlight. To turn on the backlight, we need the power on to have the voltages, and the drive on to have some power or to have the voltage in it too. That's 3.5, that's the standby. So this probe is going to go to any hole in the metal as a ground, and we're going to check for the 3.5 volt. So we plug the TV to the power and we check for the standby voltages. 3.5 volt. This transformer here is for the standby, and we can find the 3.5 in this output diode. This transformer here is for the other voltages as 12 volt, 24 volt. This is a transformer for the backlight, and this one here, it's look like as a transformer, but this is a coil to step up the voltage, to get to the voltage from 120 to 390. So we have the standby voltage, but we don't have no standby light. We are going to disconnect the LVDS cable. Sometime if the screen has a short, it will cause the standby to goes off. And even one time I find the speaker was bad and they have no standby light. How? Was strange. Okay, I plug it. I still have no standby light right here. Yeah, the CPU is getting warm. Yeah, the CPU is getting warm. Alright, let's check some voltages in these coils. So this big coil, we have nothing. The EEPROM right here, we have 3.3 EEPROM. That's the coil for the 5 volt. Let's quick check if there is any shorted capacitors. See, no shorted capacitor. The CPU is getting warm. This means the power is going to the CPU, but we have no standby light. We have 3.3 EEPROM. and we have no standby light. I have experience with this board. The CPU goes bad on them a lot. Basically this one, because the HDMI connected directly to the CPU, if there is any storm or lightning and the other device gets hit that's connected to the HDMI, the high voltage might reach the CPU and burn it. And could be this is the case for this one. We need to check the power supply. And I want to check the backlight as well by just gonna use 2 tweezers. So to get, I'm gonna get the power on with the 3.5 volt to turn on the other voltages. Then I'm gonna, yeah, I did see the backlight. Just you can look at this part here. Yeah, you see the backlight. Yeah. So basically we have a good backlight, we have a good power board, and likely the screen is good, and we just have to check, see if we have any other board for this one. Replacing the CPU, gonna need another board similar to this one. Plus this board is not that expensive. I have this board is likely similar to this one we have. Yeah, this side of the board is look the same, but this side here it looks different. But the connectors are completely the same. And the power cable fits good. Same thing the screen. We don't need the speaker, but we don't need the power button. Yeah, I see the backlight, and let's see. Yeah, we have the picture. It's HDMI one. So basically the screen is good, backlight is good. All we need is the main board, is a bad processor. So basically this board is not going to fit in the frame because the holes here are different. But I think he do have another board similar to the other one with the bad HDMI. This is a working board. I have it here in stock, but the HDMI, you can see, and this board it just has 2 HDMIs. So basically we need to fix this one if we want to use this board. But I'm going to check the EEPROM, read the program from it, then load the other board. So this EEPROM, it has a good program from this working board. You can take this chip, install it here, because I know this board is working. If this board works fine, it's mean 100% it was the problem in the processor. If this chip doesn't work when I install it here, so that time we know the software in this chip is corrupted. So all we have to do just to take the program from this chip, the one that we save in the computer, program it this one, and we are going to have a working board. Yeah, I don't want to install this chip in this non-working board in case if the processor is bad, it may burn this good chip. So that's why I want to use this one as the first test. Let's install it in the TV and we'll... Alright, we have the light. Yeah, Basically the apron from the non-working board, it's working this board, so it's not the apron issue. Yeah, we have no signal over there. Yeah, I was hoping it's the apron, but it's not. So definitely is a bad CPU on the other board. I'm gonna take this board, fix the HDMI, and that's all we have to do for it. We have a lot of traces missing right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did solder most of the jumpers. So there is no search. Next, we're going to test the connection between this point and this point number 1. Good. Number 2. It's good. that's the board we fixed the HDMI. And yeah, let's see. It should work. Just want to be sure the HDMI port is still good. There's no like something burned inside the CPU when this port being like I'm gonna connect something to the HDMI. It's the Fire Stick. Plug it to the power. Yeah, it works. It's detecting the HDMI. Yeah, backlight looks good, everything looks good. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you again.